Well, Nicole, thank you for joining me today. Why don't you tell me a little bit about what you've been working on recently?
I'm with whiskerDocs, and we saw a lot of amazing activity on our telehealth platform in 2020. So much so, 90,000 interactions, likely due to COVID, but we're seeing that trend continue. And we're really excited. We've been accumulating data for the last 7 years and finally have an amazing story to tell about the impact that telehealth is having on pet owners and the veterinary care system as a whole.
Well, this data sounds fascinating. Do you think you could give us a sneak peek about some of it?
So we focused a lot on the pet and understanding the conditions and reasons that people are calling in. And I think some of the information that people will find interesting includes the differences between dogs and cats. On the signs and symptoms side, it's not quite as different as you might think it might be compared to what we see in day-to-day practice. And on the toxins and poison side, we've seen some interesting variances in cats and dogs that, again, might not be what we expected. And then I think sort of lastly, without getting too far into it, is the uptick we've seen in pets with chronic conditions, pre-existing conditions that the owners are calling in for additional resources around that and better understanding. And I think everyone who is in this industry can understand the limitations that we have in day-to-day practice in filling those gaps and the critical need to provide some trusted resources for them to help fill that gap. So this provides relief and for all parties, for understaffed and overworked professionals, and for the pet parents who are trying to manage their own both financial and time resources day in and day out, but really do want to do the best thing for their animals.
When are you planning on hosting this presentation?
This presentation will take place on June 17th at 11 a.m. Pacific, and we're really excited for it.